This is not good,
30
guys.
seconds.
This is not good. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. 12 seconds.
Oxygen.
I know. I'm lost. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh my gosh. Hey there, Subnauticans. Cougar here, back with more of our heavily modded playthrough of the amazing underwater survival game, Subnautica. We're picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode. We are down in the Jelly Shroom Cave, but we are not properly equipped to be down here because we are still wearing our radiation helmet. I want to get back up and grab our rebreather helmet before we do this, but first there's a PDA right there that I think we can dart out and grab.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
That's something for us to read, and it gave us
New PDA data.
a signal location for the habitat here, which is down at the other end of the cave. So we'll head down there as soon as we get our rebreather helmet on to give us a little bit more time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Down there exploring that habitat. For now, let us try to find our way out of here, back up to the surface. There's nothing we really need down in the habitat at this point, and what I'd really like to do is get around and start hitting up the wrecks now that we've got the Seamoth to make that a bit easier. And we've been to the Aurora to equip the Seamoth with the first depth module. But I think before we can even start doing that, we really need to put a little time in on our base here, if only to expand our storage capabilities. Because we brought a lot of stuff back from the Aurora that we have no place to put right now. So let us think about doing that. What does our inventory look like? We've got no titanium, which is going to make this a bit awkward. We got all these nutrient blocks. Might as well drink some water. Hello, Gasopod. Do we have... We must have titanium in here, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Alright, so let me pick up a bunch of titanium and quartz. Drop some of this other stuff off. We certainly don't need most of this. I think this one's full, almost completely full, yeah. Magnetite. We certainly don't need the toys, but we will make do. We really don't need the fire extinguisher, do we? Alright, let's just start... Hold on, let me pick up a couple of pieces of lithium so we can be doing reinforcement panels at the same time. And think about how we want to build this. I want to go... I think we're going to go with 2 T's. Heading off the direction that we'll be building out. Oops. And then another X at the end. Then we should still have enough titanium on us to build a couple of reinforcement panels. Base hull strength now 16, and we're out of titanium. I think there were there any more? Was there any more in here? Yep, a couple more pieces. We can build this second reinforcement panel from the inside here. Alright, now our base hull strength is up to 23, which is where I want it. I like to keep it around 20. It's just my personal thing. And do we have... I think that is going to deplete our titanium. Yeah, to the point that we're actually going to have to go out and gather some more. There might be some still back in the pod. Why don't we take this opportunity, since we're going to be building some storage there, to fully clean out the pod's storage and move it all over to the Aurora. Excuse me, the base. Our base, home base. Radio.
This is an automated distress signal from Lifepod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, Lifepod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. We'll be checking that out soon enough. Won't we? Maybe we don't want to drop off all those goodies. Look at all the batteries I came back with. Isn't that good? Yep, that's good. I thought so. I thought that was good. Alright, that should give us what we need inventory space-wise to get the rest of this cleared out. And grab the last little med kit. We're going to get out of here for a while anyway, since we have tons. And just to make this a little bit easier, why don't we even these out, pick up what I can out of here. Okay. And we can use the unpacked titanium ingots mod to grab a little free titanium here, since we have that ingot. Of course, I need the titanium to make storage, so I shouldn't have picked up all this stuff. Inventory swapping is so much fun and so exciting to watch, I know. Try to contain yourselves, guys. Oh, please don't gas me. Oh, don't gas me. Alright, that should be enough to get our ingots broken down and build some more storage. Unpack ingots. Titanium. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! Oh, I love the unpacked titanium ingots mod. That's so cool. So nice to be able to do that. It's something that everybody has said we should be able to do right from day one, right? Alright, leave this set at any. See, this is why I don't feel bad about using the cheap version of the auto storage lockers mod, is because I don't really use it to sort stuff. Or the AUTOSORT lockers mod, I should say, not auto storage. I'm perfectly happy just letting my stuff be unsorted. It doesn't really bother me. Alright, now I think we need to start thinking about getting out to the rest of the wrecks, because the stuff that we need to build in here we need to get blueprints for, like the modification station.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, I will look at all these nutrient blocks I have. I'm just going to indulge and eat up a nutrient block.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then we also think we should probably have the Sea Glide on us. We can leave that in there for now, along with some backup water, some backup health kits. Let's leave 2 waters and 2 health kits in here. Well, since we have the expanded storage, it could even be more than that, couldn't it? And then we need to swap out our radiation helmet for our rebreather. Let's dump our radiation helmet back in here so we know where it is. And then just get rid of all the rest of this stuff that we don't need. We'll need one of those, and our storage is full. Well, alright. You know, this is not bad. It's not bad to have more health kits on you as you travel around the world, so why don't we put these in the Seamoth and bring them with us. And head out to the first wreck. I really should have a backup power cell on me before doing this. Do we have... We might just have one sitting in storage here. Let me just check that before we leave. I'll bring a couple of backup batteries too. There's a backup power cell. And here are a couple of backup batteries. 3 even. 2 should be plenty. This is at 68%, Habitat Builder at 89%, Scanner at 51%, Repair Tool 31%. So they've all got sufficient charge to make it not urgent that we replace them before we leave. Alright, we're going to start our sweep of the wrecks out at the Mountain Island wreck. That is going to probably give us the best chance of finding the still suit, which will be nice to have. Here's our little mini wreck that we can check out on the way. Might be able to find some goodies in there. We'll certainly find some stuff for our habitat in there. There might be plant pots and furniture. Might be the kind of thing that we can find. In this wreck, hello, spitting creatures. Is there anything for me in here? No. Okay, then I'll leave. Check around the outside first before going in. Scanner room fragment we don't need. Not much around the outside this time. Not much of anything around the outside, huh? That's laser cutter. We don't need that. We have that already. Alright, let's head in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Battery chargers.
New blueprint acquired.
Plant pot. Chic plant pot. Very nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Picture frame. Light stick over here on leaning up against the wall.
New blueprint acquired.
Which I never use. Yeah, I know some people think they're very handy and provide nice light and what have you. Don't need this, but we do need titanium. Bench we've already scanned. There's another plant pot for us.
New blueprint
Plant
acquired.
shelf.
blueprint acquired.
And a laser cutter door that I think we should come back for. Not ready to get that started right now. Looking at our oxygen. We'll bring the Seamoth around, park it right out here. And, yep, I think we got everything. Laser cutter is bright. Watch your eyes. Remember during early access when those doors would stack and you'd cut through one and there'd be another one behind it, and then you'd cut through that one and there'd be another one behind it, and then you'd cut through that one. It's like it was like a nightmare, like literally. Ultra lightweight, high capacity tank.
New blueprint acquired.
We've all had those nightmares, right? You're trying to get something done. Mod station fragment. That's what I'm looking for. That's why we're out here. More battery charger fragments. I'm not going to burn oxygen picking those up. Vehicle upgrade console.
New blueprint
Mod
acquired.
station. We're going to get the mod station out of this little wreck. Look at this. Sweet.
New blueprint acquired.
Very, very sweet. I think that's everything here. Running a little low on O2. We should head out. Mod station fragment, which we don't need anymore. Battery. Okay, let's go.
Seconds.
Alright, I'm pretty sure we got every last little thing we're going to get out of there, but let's just do a quick run through just to make sure. Got both those plant pods. We got all 3 plant pods now. I like the chic ones myself. Yeah, I'm not going to bother scanning all these for the titanium. Plenty of titanium out there to be had. Alright, we got everything. Let's go. Heading on to the next wreck. Gotta get my bearings here. Okay, so we are going to hug the side of the mountain island here. Try not to stay up near the surface. Try not to attract the Reaper's attention. And then when we get to the northeast side of the island, we're going to follow the base of it straight down, and that should lead us to the next wreck. Alright, we're right about where we want to be. Let's go down. And 300 meters. Ooh, shoot. Nope. No. He's a little out of his area right now. Either that or we are. Yeah, we're not far enough around the island. Hold on. Now we go straight down. Warper. Whoop. That roar sounded like he might have seen us. Let's just chill out in here for a second. Make sure he didn't. It's getting dark. Oh no, it's not. It was just dark in the cave. There's the wreck out there. See it right in front of us? And it's going to be right at the limit of how deep the moth can go. So we're going to have to park the moth and swim the rest of the way. Speak of the devil.
Damage imminent.
Alright, stay here, moth. And try not to attract a reaper. Cyclops engine fragment. Did we bring the glide? It's in the moth, isn't it? Alright, we should definitely be using that here. Laser cutter there. Okay. I probably should have gotten more oxygen while we were there. Grappling arm fragment. Cyclops engine fragment. Not. Nuclear reactor fragment. This is our first nuclear reactor fragment. That's good. Water, just what we need. Thank you. I'm actually going to drink that right now. Reactor fragment. That's another grappling arm fragment, I think. Yep.
New blueprint acquired.
Excellent. There's another one that we don't need now. Another Cyclops engine fragment. Alright, coming up on 30 seconds here. Don't need this.
Blueprint acquired.
Let's get back to the moth.
30 seconds.
Warning. Maximum depth
See if we
reached.
can pull it a
Hull
little bit
damage
closer
imminent.
without attracting the Reaper's attention. Give it a little touch up. Top off our O2 and then head back down. There's a data box down there. This is going to be our third piece. Yep.
New blueprint acquired.
Now we can build the nuclear reactor fragment, which... the nuclear reactor, which I almost never do. We'll find the thermal soon enough, and that's probably going to be better for us if we decide to build someplace deep, which we probably aren't even going to have to or want to. Hello, gel sack.
New blueprint acquired.
Alien containment tank on the data box.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, this is the way in. We'll just try to... We'll get this cut, but we probably won't go inside right now. Watch your eyes. Alright, let's go back for more O2 before heading in there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. If only I felt safe. Right, what treasures do you hold? Some torpedo arm fragment. I've never found a use for the torpedo arm on the prawn.
Please observe safety protocols CSP-21 before handling classified cargo.
We don't need the PRAWNSUIT fragment anymore. We got all 4 from the Aurora. Data box. Thermal reactor module for the Cyclops.
New blueprint acquired.
I guess we're gonna end up building the Cyclops just so we can, you know, see some of the mods that are working on it, but since we
New blueprint acquired.
have the multi-mod giving the Seamoth the ability to go that deep, you could probably go the entire game without even building the Cyclops right up until the end when you need the shield generator to get off the planet. I'm not entirely convinced we got everything we need out of there. I have to go back and have one more look before we proceed to the other part of the wreck. See if we can get a little closer. Wow, it just got really, really dark. I totally lost my way. Where are we going? I thought there was another passage you could get through in here. Wasn't there another way to go? I must be thinking of the other entrance. Come on, go. Yeah, I don't see any more. Let's head over to the other entrance and see how much we can do there before we have to head back for oxygen. This is what I'm looking for. Still suit.
New blueprint acquired.
Excellent. Alright, let's get back and refresh our O2. Oops, wait, isn't this the way I just came in? Yeah. And then come back and finish looting. Propulsion arm, another prawn arm I've never really found a use for. Sorry about the spinning around, try not to hurl. That's gonna be it. Torpedo arm.
New blueprint acquired.
Normally I wouldn't even bother scanning those, but since I know I'm not going to build one. But for our purposes, what's the harm? Alright, we're good. That's one wreck down. Drink a little water. I do not have the thermal blade yet, but now that we have the modification station, that we actually have a reason to go back to base. Now that we have that blueprint, head back to base and build what we can build off the mod station. But let's see if we can at least get one more wreck banged out before we do that. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing stopping us from heading in here and getting all this stuff done right now, but I usually just like to wait until the sunbeam comes and do it all at once. And by do it, I mean, you know, watch what happens to the sunbeam. I've got a lot of beacons going on right now. I can, you know what, let me turn off at least 17. We don't need that anymore. I turned that back on. It turned itself off automatically. Oh, you know what? As long as we're here, we should check out... We should check out this little ledge around this side of the island. I have found some good stuff over here. Like time capsules, speak of the... No, that's Cyclops. Engine fragment, don't need that. There might be more gel sacks down here. No, there's a reason to go in there, but we're not going to go in there right now. No, I didn't find any of the goodies I have found over there in the past. Something glowing over there. Hi, Bone Shark. Oh, we're out into the floating islands already. So no time capsule, no additional gel sacks. We have the one. That's really all we need once we get the exterior grow bed. Here's our second wreck. We're going to be attracting bone sharks here. To get this wedged in. There's a little cave over here I can wedge it down in. Might give us some protection from the bone sharks. Ruby. Now we can make some slippers and travel back to Kansas. Spotted dockleaf. Not the prettiest of the plants on Subnautica, but it has its charms. Just top off my O2 before heading out here. Don't need that. I need this data box up here. Decoys.
New blueprint acquired.
Never really found a use for those either. I mean, if you're smart about how you use your speed and your silent running on the Cyclops. Drill arm. Prawn drill arm. So. Okay, bone shark. Come to me, bone shark. Give me your science. Thank you. I like the redwort, but I also like papyrus. Papyrus is a really cool plant. Cool looking plant. Oh, this thing got a little beat up there, didn't it? Great, sun's coming up. Very nice. Power cell charger. Pressurize. not go in there quite yet. Does this go outside? No, let's check this room out first, and then we'll go through the one we just cut open. Propulsion arm. We already got... No, we didn't get this. We got one of them.
New blueprint acquired.
Propulsion arm, desks, chairs, picture frame, grappling arm we have. Oh, this is risky. If this doesn't take us outside, we're gonna have to get outside fast. Okay, there we go. I'm running a little low on O2.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Retrace our steps here. Propulsion cannon we don't need. Nothing in here interested us. And we never checked this last room, that's all. Bench, we already have. Alright, let's go back. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, just a chair. Alright, let's go back through the laser cutter door. This is fire suppression system for the Cyclops.
New blueprint acquired.
Never really used that either. PRAWNSUIT we don't need. Fragment we don't need. Fragment we don't need. Nothing down here for us. Data box. And data terminal.
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
That is excellent advice. Thank you for that no-brainer advice. Safety for dumbasses. I don't think we have to cut through that laser cutter door back there because I think that the other entrance takes you into that room. So if we just go through this door here, should be okay. Don't need the grapple arm, don't need the grapple arm. It'd be great to find another drill arm. Another data box. Swim charge fins.
New blueprint acquired.
And this is the laser cutter door that we saw from the other side, so we didn't need to cut through it. And that'll do it for this wreck. 2 wrecks down. Propulsion cannon fragment we don't need. Alright. We may be able to get one more wreck in before we have to head back. I'm going to burn another nutrient block here. And some water. Top us off. Let us do one more wreck. We're going to hit the mushroom forest wreck next. And then I think we'll detour back home before proceeding on to the Deep Grand Reef wreck and the Dunes wreck. Oh, and Lifepod 17 wreck, we haven't, you know, we checked around the outside of it, but we never went inside, so we gotta hit that one too, and then we'll be done. Little mini wreck here might have some good stuff for us. Let's check this out. Hi, sand sharks. Sandstone. Ugh, lead. I don't care about your lead. This doesn't usually have anything super valuable in it, but it's worth checking for that occasional thing you missed somewhere. This goes outside, I believe. We are running a little low on battery power here. We may run out of batteries before we finish this. That's it. That's it. Not much here. Alright. A loot box. That's about all the good stuff we got out of there. Just have a quick peek around the outside.
30 seconds.
Okay, we're heading. Alrighty. I do not have my compass yet. There's the wreck we're looking for, though, right there. Just follow my nose. It's a power cell charger, I think. Yep. This is 2 of 2. Yeah, baby.
New blueprint acquired.
Now we have the battery charger and the power cell charger.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint all-terra vehicle signatures.
The way I see it, no one's to blame here.
He gave me the wrong coordinates.
She didn't give me clear instruction. Okay, I'll rephrase. You've been equally incompetent. Now, we've lost time, but we're closer to the planet. So if the Degassi's out there, the scan should pick it up.
Why are we even helping the Mongolians? They're the competition.
Enjoy your shore leave on Sanjay Station? Like having fuel in the tanks? Thank the Mongolians. We run the scans, we show them we didn't find anything, and we say thanks for the free dinner. Clear? Sir, there's something odd on the surface scan here. Turn that recorder off.
Oh, corporate cutthroats. What are you gonna do? For the power cell charger, we don't need any more. Power cell. That's it. Here, anyway. There's another way to get in. Right? There's more to this? There's more to this, isn't there? No, that's just another way in. I think there is more to this. I just gotta find the... There we go. What did I just scan over? Cyclops hull fragment. Power cell charger, light stick, we don't need anymore, right? Maybe we do.
New blueprint acquired.
Cyclops hull fragment, so that's 2. Need 1 more of those. We've got the engine, and then we need the bridge. The bridge stuff we could probably find out here in the mushroom forest. Why don't we poke around for that before we head back to base? cannot open this door. No, okay. Alright, I think that's it from here. Did we burn all the daylight? Shoot. It's gonna make it not really worth looking around down here for fragments, but we'll see how we do. There's also the massive tree here to check out if we wanted to go looking for cuttlefish eggs. We don't have a containment tank yet, so there's a third hull fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
Salt. Salt. Looking for bridge fragments. But being nighttime, it's going to make it that much harder to find it. What's that? Moon pool fragment. Let's look around on foot, as it were. Might actually be easier to scout for these things without being in the moth. Here's the big tree. Oh, wait. Well, that's a big tree. I don't know if it's the big tree. No, I don't think it's the big tree. There'd be cave entrances here. Nope. All these beacons. Getting on my nerves now. I might start shutting them down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The faster Seamoth, you know, it's not what I'm used to. It is, I do tend to bang into stuff more with the additional speed. Not a single bridge fragment. We can head over to the front of the Aurora. We're at the edge of the dunes, so we're hearing the Reapers roar out in the dunes. We can head over to the front of the Aurora and look for bridge fragments there. I'll bet we find at least a couple there. And there are usually bridge fragments to be found out here in the Mushroom Forest. It's just, it's nighttime, so it's making it harder to look around. Hey. Alright, we better stop and repair this. Yeah, you know, hundreds of hours of play with the Seamoth moving at a particular speed. That's hull fragment we don't need anymore. And then I change the speed and that's moonpool fragment. Change the speed and I'm driving like a spaz all of a sudden.
New blueprint acquired.
So that's it. We can build our moon pool, guys. And we found the data box for the Vehicle upgrade console, so we can make that happen as well. Not a single bridge fragment, but I'm not going to argue because we got a moon pool. I'll take moon pool over bridge fragment. Definitely would be interested in building the moon pool before we'd be building. That's another hull fragment down there. Alright, let's... Unless the sun is going to be coming up any second, I think we'll just call that searched for now. Oh, there's something over there. Scanner room, maybe? That could be bridge. Moon pool. We don't need... Imagine sounding disappointed about finding a moon pool fragment. I'm not disappointed. I'm excited. Ah, bridge fragment. Right? Yep. One down. Alright, I'm getting pretty far away from the Seamoth, and we are very deep, so let's head back. Creature egg. Salt. Well, the sun is coming up. Now that the sun's coming up, should we poke around here a little bit more? See if we can come up with another bridge fragment or two?
30 seconds.
Ow, ow. I used to be quite prideful of my seamothing skills. This has definitely thrown a wrench into that. Alright, we are at the border of the mushroom forest and the dunes. I think we... Whoa, one thing down there. I think that's hull. Yeah, we don't need that. Lithium. Hull. Salt. Alright, we're good. We're good. We'll pick up those last couple of bridge fragments along the way. We'll have to spend forever here. Okay, goodbye mushroom forest. Goodbye sand sharks. That may be another bridge fragment. Moon pool. You know what, let me scan that so I don't keep seeing it and wondering what it is. Lithium. Should we grab a fungal sample as long as we're here and then just store it, and then we'll have it on us when it comes time to cure ourselves? Wow. She took a beating. again. One last glance before we go. From the border in. What was that? Something over there. That could be Moonpool again. Yeah, that's Moonpool. That's Hull. That's Hull. Alright, enough. Bridge will be easy to find over by the nose of the Aurora, I think. Easier than in the Mushroom Forest anyway, although not as attractive, not as nice a place to be. I was intending to go right back home, but heck, we're right next to the Lifepod 17 wreck. So let's get this one done as long as we're here. PDA under that box. Can we get it? Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
Marguerite's personnel file. She is definitely an interesting character. I think we've gotten most everything that we can get out of these wrecks by now. I don't think there's going to be much here for us. I've never been down here. Where does this take us? Is this another way in? Oh, it's another way through to here. I guess we already grabbed whatever that was. And now we're running a little low on O2. We gotta get out of here. Oh, please take this, let this take us out, or at least someplace where it's easy to get out. Modification station. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh wow. Oh, this is not good, guys. This is not good. Oh wow. Oh boy. Oh shit. 12 seconds.
Oxygen.
I know. I'm lost. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Well, nobody to blame but me. I knew I was pushing it a little. I got a little bit cocky and ended up dead. And that's my own damn fault, but it happens. Oh well, let's go back out and retrieve the Seamoth. You know, when you hear that little voice in the back of your head saying, this is stupid, you need to turn around and get back to the Seamoth right now, you should listen to it. I know I wish I had. So I don't think we lost anything huge there, just a couple of pieces of titanium or silver that we picked up, right? Yeah, that's it. Shame on me. I died.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks, where were you when I needed you? How close was I to getting out? Was I in? I was probably in here and didn't see this other entrance. Well, laser cutter fragment we don't need. We did see something that we were interested in. Oh no, just the mod station that we don't need anymore. Alright, let's go back in the other entrance. See where that takes us. Ah, we were right at this door, but it would have needed to be repaired, which we didn't have the oxygen for anyway. Let's see if we missed anything here. Battery charger we have already. Battery charger. Oh, there's the. That's. I was right here. Yep. Shoot. And I saw that repair door, but I knew that there was no way we were going to be able to repair it in time to actually get out. So this was where we were when we died it. Ah, the ruby I'd like to have. Lithium. Alright, let's not get cocky and stupid. Let's head back and get some oxygen and then come back in and pick up all the rest of our stuff. In just a second. Because we need that, definitely. Come on, Skinny. Get in there. You're skinny. Get in there. I've seen your medical file. You should be able to fit. It just goes to show you, though, no matter how much time you spend in this game, you can still get disoriented and turned around and lose your bearings down in here, in these wrecks. You go into a new room and all of a sudden you're facing a completely different direction, and that's when bad stuff happens. Mobile vehicle bay we don't need. Alright, I think we got everything we're going to get out of this one. Ow. Alright, Lifepod 17, you were the death of me. I will hold a grudge. I will come back and sick a reef back on you or something. Yes. Go get him, reef back. Go slam into that wreck, that killer wreck. Hey, buddy. Nice to see you too. Alright guys, why don't we call that an episode? We went out and explored 3 4 wrecks. We got the one by the mountain island, the one on the floating island, excuse me, the underwater floating island, the one on top of the mushroom forest tree, and Lifepod 17. Lifepod 17 wreck killed us, the man-eating wreck, and we will hold a grudge. In the next episode, we can wrap up our wreck tour by heading out to the dunes and then down to the Deep Grand Reef and down into the Jelly Shroom Cave to visit the first Dagazi base there. As always, thank you very much to all the modders for making this modded playthrough possible. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the modded playthrough and you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next episode. Stay safe, stay dry.